Obama alluded to the attacks during his speech when he was out on the campaign trail for Democrats leading into the midterm election. Several clips by Obama have went viral. We're going to watch a couple of them.
Tactical gear. More people can get hurt. And we're going to be violating the basic spirit of this country. Yes. So, sir, wait, come on. But this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I mean, we're having a conversation. Come on. Sir. I'm not. Sir. Come on. Sir, this is what I'm saying. Look, there is a process that we set up in our democracy. Right now, I'm talking. You'll have a chance to talk sometime soon. You don't have to interrupt each other. You don't have to shout each other down. It's not a good way to do business. You wouldn't do that at a workplace. If you wouldn't just interrupt people in the middle of a conversation. It's not how we do things. And this is part of the point that I want to make. Just basic civility and courtesy works. And that's what we want to try to encourage. So, listen, that's okay. No. Wait. Quiet down. Look, listen. Hey, hold up. Hold on a minute. This is.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the dude was trying to say to Obama.
And dressed in tactical gear.
Doesn't have any more of that clip. I think we're gonna watch a different clip over here. I don't know what he was protesting. I don't know what his beef was. So the thing about Obama is like you miss like having an effective speaker, a likable Democrat. They were a lot lacking with his policies. So this was him giving I think this is a different speech now. This is him giving the pitch for Democrats in the midterms.
Some of you here are on Social Security. Some
he
of
gets
your
fired
parents are on
up.
Social Security. Some of your grandparents are on Social Security. You know why they have Social Security? Because they worked for it. They worked hard jobs for it. They have chapped hands for it. They had long hours and sore backs and bad knees to get that Social Security. And if Ron Johnson does not understand that, if he understands giving tax breaks for private planes more than he understands making sure that seniors who've worked all their lives are able to retire with dignity and respect, he's not the person who's thinking about you and knows you and sees you, and he should not be your senator from Wisconsin.
Yeah, where was that fire when you were president, sir? You were willing to compromise with the Republicans.
I mean, the message he's sending is pretty clear. If you're related to him, if you donate to his campaign, you get a deal. If you're not, you're out of luck and you're on your own.
It was Obama out on the campaign trail. That was an event for Mandela Barnes. Campaigning against Ron Johnson in Ohio. In Ohio, a congressional candidate House candidate in Ohio was abandoned by the national GOP after questions about his military service. But he could make it to Congress anyway. This is J.R. Majewski. Ohio congressional candidate J.R. Majewski. House candidate J.R. Majewski has faced scrutiny for exaggerating his military service. The issue continues to dog his campaign, but his supporters are I think that's supposed to be dismissing. Am I high? Dismissing? Dismissing? I think it's supposed to be dismissing. Oh, fuck. The issue continues to dog his campaign, but his supporters are dismissing the controversy. Asked by Insider why he painted a QAnon symbol on his lawn, Majewski replied, "Why does it matter?" 2 weeks out from Election Day, Republican House candidate J.R. Majewski seems to have found a way to explain away his unsupported claims about serving in Afghanistan, at least to his most loyal supporters. "My campaign is not about my military veteran status," the first-time candidate told a crowd of roughly 40 people who had gathered in a Toledo cafe for a meet and greet on a cloudy Tuesday afternoon. That despite Majewski's campaign slogan reading "Conservative Veteran for Congress," with the word veteran highlighted in red. Majewski, 42, has claimed he served in combat and in Afghanistan after the 9/11 terror attacks, but the U.S. Air Force says it has no record of his service there. Military records obtained by the Associated Press instead show he served mostly in Japan before a 6-month stint loading planes in Qatar in 2002. Attendees at the Tuesday event largely consisted of Majewski's longtime supporters and a handful of local GOP officials, most of whom spoke about the importance of defeating Majewski's opponent, the long-serving Democrat Representative Marcy Kaptur. They agreed that despite his dubious claims about his military record, he was still their man.
Do you think we're stupid? You think we're fools?
This whole did he or didn't he serve in Afghanistan business, I couldn't care less about it, said Tim Fouts, a 67-year-old Republican resident of Toledo. "As far as I'm concerned, he served his country. He served. Marcy, what did you do?" I lived through the swift boating of John Kerry. Still, to this day, I always knew Republicans were hypocrites. To this day, how does somebody who was a draft dodger like George W. Bush get defeated by a military veteran like John Kerry in a race about military service? Politically, so there are signs that Biden won't run, but I'm inclined to think he will. I've kind of been on that side the entire time. I think he will, just because of, you're right, the power of the incumbency and everything. Apparently, like they've like ran the election and Biden would win against Trump again, but like Harris would actually like do better than Biden. Oh, and John Kerry would have been a corporatist just like all the other Democrats. He's the best we could have hoped for in 2004, I guess. But like, I was on the Howard Dean train, but Howard Dean also showed that he was willing to compromise his values later on in his political career.